did
I
lose.
think we lost
Maybe?
his webcam, but his mic is still here. I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
He didn't disconnect from Discord.
I can't hear him or talking.
He said he's done with this game. He was left.
Oh, guys, Collins quit. Apparently, it was one session too many. All of POTA was fine, but getting into Abyss was it.
Right at the beginning part, before before he even got out of prison.
He was like, you know what? I kind of like it here, and this plan makes me sad because you guys are like my friends. It's like the beginning of Maze Runner. Like, he was the one guy that didn't want anybody to leave the maze.
All right, sorry about that. There's some difficulties. My camera is AWOL. I'm gonna try and get it fixed before the next one.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Alright.
can.
Yep.
Sorry, there were combustibles. It was not cool, but everything's under control.
Righto. Okay, so Colin, what did you hear last then?
You guys were making fun of me and my camera angle.
Wait, what? Really?
That was a way
Really?
back, yeah.
It sparked. There were 2 pops. I had some fire. I put the fire out.
Okay then.
So, short version, some bets were made, and
I figured as much. Have you guys already broken out and taken control of the prison?
the gate has just now been left open.
Outstanding.
Okay. And so the gate is open. Throw yourselves onto the map if you haven't. Stop drawing, Dave.
Those were there from the last time we were here.
So you guys, as you guys start to split up in your groups and leave the chamber, you hear this horrible droning buzz. It starts to echo through the cavern. Given that the cavern doesn't typically echo too much. What?
Hmm?
Hold on a second. Fusion, the wife end. It starts to echo through in this, and it starts to elicit a response from you. Like when you walk by a classroom and someone's doing the nails on the chalkboard, it's almost like a primal hatred. This drone, this buzz, starts to creep into your cerebellum, and you start to feel just a little intangible almost. I need everyone to give me a D100 roll.
Can I use a knowledge arcane if this is magic, trying to figure out what it is?
Including the guy locked in the armory.
Oh, get wrecked, nerds! Number 1!
Yes. Yes, including everyone needs to do it, including that. You give me an arcane roll. Yes, I'll allow that. And Fel, do you have religion or arcane?
I have religion, I believe.
Well, because this kind of deals with something that you're into, give me a religion roll.
Feel
I have
shadow.
both. I have religion as well.
Roll D100, right? That's yeah. It's just this.
Oh, I don't have religion. Well, not proficient anyway.
Such 10s, much wow.
Roll.
Beautiful rolls, guys.
Space.
What?
Like
Cheater.
space between you.
What was the cheater? He wrote a 96?
That's right. /roll space D100. All right, so let me get back up here.
There's also on the left, you've got the little dice button on your functions
Yeah.
keys. You can click that, and there's a drop down for D100. That way, you don't have to mess with the comp or type it out.
All right, so let me just go down the list, and these are personal effects. One, Ray, you do not recognize. As far as Lael and Fel, Lael, you wouldn't. This isn't in your area, but
Okay.
Fel, no, you wouldn't either.
I figured.
Let's see who rolled the first D100. Lael. This is personal to you, so.
You're insane.
Uh,
So no change.
So for for the next 3 minutes, you're gonna you're gonna experience very vivid hallucinations. Fel. 36. Fel, you start looking around. You are frightened, not to your core, but right now, give me a D4. Right here.
3.
West. Right now, okay, for the next 7 minutes, the source of your fear is something coming from the east. You know it. You've got to go west at all costs. Ray, 66A. You're also in the hallucination club. 8 minutes on hallucinations. So Ray, your hallucinations are gonna be arcane based. So a lot of the crazy kind of stuff you've experienced coming up in the arcane is gonna start coming back to haunt you. Wow, you guys love the 64s. The Nishi, same thing. You're going to start seeing visions of your mother everywhere. You look around, you can almost hear her voice. You can see her just out of the corner eye, right in your periphery. Right when you go to see it, it's gone.
Nice.
Fribble?
What's Verbal get?
This is so perfect. You're pretty angry right now. Ridiculously angry. Seeing red anger.
Oh, this is perfect.
For the next minute, you are ridiculously mad. And
Is this like Rage
inconsolable.
Mad or just?
This is actually beyond Rage Mad. Rage is a
Oh, this is like
a
Berserk
level-
Mad. Okay.
Yeah, you're Berserk. You've gone mad. Jin. Oh no. So Jin. Jin like lets out this yelp and just passes out.
Okay.
For 2 minutes.
Basically, she turned into a fainting goat. Meep. A fainting goat.
Yes, you're basically a fainting goat. Hilariously enough, Jin's form changes.
Well, she's no longer conscious to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly. So she looks like her picture. She shifts from a drow into her pink-haired picture. And her chains like slouch. The rest of her chains and stuff slouch off of her because she's much smaller.
Put all the work into those chains, man.
So this was what happened when you first heard the droning, and it started kind of creeping in. You start hearing alarm sounds, alarm horns start getting blown all over the complex. For just a minute, you feel like you've been found out. Those of you having hallucinations, the vivid sound of the horns start. You can almost see the sound, see the vibrations go through the air, and then you see them start swooping down. A horde of demons, Chasme demons, start swooping into the complex, followed closely by a group of Vrak that are on their you can tell from the way they're flying in and the way that occasionally a Chasme demon and another Vrak will turn around and fight a Vrak. Looks like the Vrak are chasing Chasme demons.
Now, Chasme demons are the ones that are like flies with human faces.
Vraks are like the little I should have had
Like skinless eagle bird people, right? Or featherless eagle bird people.
That's the Vrak. The Chasme are like the flies with human faces, I think.
yes. So real quick, there's a Gazo of Vrak, and then
Wow, my description was spot on. Easy. Except that totally has feathers.
it's true.
So I
And
thought Vrak normally fought the Mystics. No?
you're not sure. Demons battle a lot of things, and there's that's what the Chasmes look like. Occasionally, so the drow start coming out in force because the compound appears to be under attack by demons. What are you guys doing?
Attempting to run into the nearest building.
I'm gonna go east.
I was gonna say which of the.
Wait, you're going west because your fear is east.
You're right. I'm gonna go west.
Which of the towers is Furball freaking out in?
There's a top-down view from on the north of the map, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but which one? El Universo.
Gotcha. I'll throw you there. Actually, I forget which.
I'm on the top down right now, so.
Is
That's not Furball.
That was just me moving myself to where I'm running
yeah.
to.
it's, Oh no, I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
Oh, the Will's got insane is hearing voices.
It is so bad.
He rolled a 65.
I'm like drawing a serious blank here.
Which one's the armory?
Yeah, that's what he's looking for.
Arbitrary pick a building up. Just arbitrarily pick a building. No worries.
No, I got it. Sorry. Well, there you go.
I'm in number 4. Okay.
Yes, that's where you are. And you're still chained out.
Yeah.
Because they took you across and then up. Alright, so
just to confirm, Vrak and the Chasme are flying mostly in the chasm area there?
no, they're above you and around you. So do you see this? If you're looking at the bottom view of the side view, they're both flying. So they're hanging up. They're a lot of the battling is going on towards the top of the chasm, towards the top of the stalactites.
Am I awake so I can move?
No, Jin is
Oh,
not
shit.
awake.
I would have grabbed you, but you were to the east, so
Yeah, you're too east.
It sucks to be you.
Oh well. Rip character.
Hallucinate what I've noticed her laying knocked out.
Sure. The vivid hallucinate. The problem is right now is you can't tell what's what. So you just saw Jin changed from a drow. She just melded from a drow to some creature you're unfamiliar with, and that's clearly part of the hallucination. So you're not entirely certain if she's actually asleep right now or she's even there. But it looked like she screamed, and as she passed out, her skin and her whole body changed.
Does
Does
Mike-
Mike Maiden 60s? And I like reach down and feel to see if she's actually real.
Yeah, you feel her. She has a cold sweat going on from where something's like, and she's kind of shivering. But yes, you can. She does feel real.
Something's terribly wrong here. And I just like scoop her and throw her over my shoulder and start like following everybody.
Okay, yeah, she's like 60 pounds soaking wet in that form. Nice one, Dave. Nice one. Don't get this song stuck in my head. Don't do it. Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
I mean, my plot detector is telling me there's going to be a cave-in based on song.
Topsy told you there was going to be a cave-in?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Group B is running. Oh, go ahead. No,
I was gonna ask, does Ghost Mom seem to appear in any specific direction, or like, because I'm thinking like I would follow Ghost Mom wherever she might appear. So I mean, does that lead me in any particular direction?
You know when you look in the sun, you get sunspots, and they always follow your eye.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
So she's always in your peripheral, either left or right. Like as soon as you turn to see her, gone, and then she's in the other direction, boom, and then she's gone. But you can. It's like if you hold your hand up right here, you can see it, and you know it's her. You're very familiar with her form and her face. But as soon as you go to focus on her, it's like she's not there. And it doesn't happen constantly. This is like every minute or so. So you see this image, but it's very vivid, very real. It's definitely disturbing.
All right, I'm gonna make my way to that first stalactite.
The one right across from you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the when the alarm sounded, the wooden platform between the two was collapsed. Now there's a silk passageway, like the ones that connect to the other ones, and it was underneath the side. So the wood broke away like this and collapsed down, and now there's just the silk passageway. If you want to cross, you need to give me a dex check.
Like to make a spider check, Will? Does my spider inspire me to know how to climb across this?
Actually, Colin, you're going to get advantage on this because you're half drow. Any drow do not need to make the check.
Oh, easy. Easy wasted 23 in the 7.
Drow and unconscious people.
Yeah. If you're climbing on
So-
any of the silk passageways, it is slippery enough. But drow are naturally acclimated to climbing on the
Now, are we looking for a straight dex check or a dex acrobatics check?
an acrobatics check. Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's an athletics. I take that back.
So it's a strength check.
Well, that seems foolish.
Sorry.
So I'm going to sprint across the Silk Road.
Let me double check for you,
I'm
Colin.
gonna stop and go shopping.
I'll let you know if that's the case. 2
I mean,
seconds.
It is what it is. I was just thinking of it like a tightrope walk.
Sounds like
No,
a-
they're pretty wide. It's just like Rainbow Road on Mario Kart. It's just slippery.
Squishy. You're like trying to jump on like a trampoline, you know? Gotta get that momentum right. It's all in the hips, Colin. Trust me.
It is all on the hips. Oh, okay. It's either an athletics or an acrobatics. My bad. Continue. Okay, you're good. And everyone else is.
I mean, I think even Colin's half drow, right?
He's half drow. He would get advantage on it. So yes, if you're half drow, you get advantage. If you're full drow, you don't.
So
need to
I'm-
make the-
I am now inside the first stalactite structure.
Yes.
It's awesome that we could cross this tightrope while hallucinating.
So true. Okay, so you the structure itself, it's select like there's no door on the front. That's it's more of a covering. Push past. You head inside and see Thurble chained to the wall.
I thought you said I was in the last one.
Yeah, Furble's way down there.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought he moved in literally the one right across from you guys. Oh, you're down. Okay, you're up there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at the bottom.
I was gonna say, did I start in the wrong cave?
No, you did not. I was like, wait a minute.
I think it's just like the top view. It's somewhat confusing.
Yeah, you guys went to the top down. You guys were at the top down. I was looking at the side
Mhm.
view. I was like, oh, well,
Gotcha.
no one's put the stuff on the map yet. And I was like, Colin said first, and I was like, okay, right from there down. But anyway, whatever. Tit nor tat. Okay. So you go into the guard tower.
Stealthily into the guard tower with maximum stealth.
I
Okay.
mean,
I just
hallucination.
ran right in.
yeah. We're both hallucinating and just running into the building. I don't think this is stealth right now.
Okay, so typically, you know that there's typically several drow in here. In this case, there is just two who are looks like they're gathering some things, and they turn to see you kind of walk in. The room itself has several barrack bunks, and foot lockers, and that's this particular room that you're in. And they look at you like, huh? So who's in this room right now?
Fell.
I'm not in yet, but I will be crossing.
Nanashi.
Oh, okay. All right, so give me an initiative, guys. That room. And I put if you look down below, that's where the combat will take place.
Oops.
That's a big drow. What the hell?
He's gonna mess you up.
Giants for the win.
Huh?
Are these drow adjacent, though?
To each other? Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check just to go across this bridge where we left that up top.
Yeah, don't drop Jim, please.
I'm gonna attempt not to. Can't promise anything.
All right, Fell. What are you doing?
I'm going to charge the closest one with my iron bar because he's in the way, and I need to go west.
I love it. Okay.
And apparently, I'm gonna miss.
He sees the iron bar coming real soon, and you're a little too fervent about distance versus form. So you come swinging in. It's more of like a shushing mode, like a shoving motion to get him out of the way because you just got to go.
Right.
And he has his hand crossbow in one, so he pulls that down to the side and then clinks the bar over, and then positions his feet to where he's between you and whatever your perceived destination is. It does not look like he's letting you pass.
Get out of the way or die.
Lael.
So, if they're adjacent, it hits both of them. Unless you want me to roll 2 separate times.
Yeah, because you can target them, right? But I think you still have to hit each one. Isn't that the deal? I think it affects both of them, but you have to treat it like it's not like you could hit
Like
one
two
thing with a
separate
6
attacks.
AC. And,
Yeah. I mean, now doesn't miss. Let's get Rue here. I
Well,
flubbed on my rolls earlier.
She does not miss. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so
And I'm positioning myself directly behind Felses. And then ending.
all right, so the you have to literally touch them, don't you?
No, that has
no,
120
it's-
feet range.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right,
I
so
could be in Africa, bro.
You
Or
used to
a-
have to touch.
Yes, that's right. So the hand comes in, and then it splits into two, and just silently descends on both of them. As the hand comes in, it leaves this trail of webbing, and you can see that webbing go across their bodies, and it looks like it's kind of constricting them a little bit. Verbal, what are you doing?
I rage and try to get out of the chains. Yeah. Because I'm off in a different tower.
Okay, so okay, so you bend one arm, but these are ridiculously thick, and it's still holding into the wall. You can tell that the weak point is the wall, is the stone wall, but you can get it out a little bit, but that's.
I got one hand out or no?
No, it just what happens is one of your hand. There's a crack in the wall where one of your hand.
Okay.
But it's a lot. These are a lot more difficult than the other. If I skip you, let me know. Nanashi.
So
I have
the-
everybody on here twice, by the way, and I don't know why.
You don't have me on there yet. I haven't rolled initiative because I'm doing combat. I still got to make my acrobatics to get across.
Shoot. I know what happened. I copied the tokens, and you guys rolled.
Because I only see myself on the turn order once.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
But I saw zeros for the 2 drow.
Yeah, I just fixed that. Yeah, for some reason it has you guys on there multiple times, and it's like just part of your name and then your full name. But I'm going to make sure all I have to do is do. That should get everybody. All right, Nanashi, sorry. What were you doing?
I was asking, the big drow guard seems to be squared off with Felsus. Does the little one does it look like he's coming towards me or focused on me or what?
He's still assessing the situation. Seems like maybe you guys got the jump on them.
All right.
So he's in the middle of just whipping around and readying his weapons.
I guess I'm gonna rush in with a jumping kick and then follow up with a punch.
All right.
Hold on, my sheet's not. Give me just a second.
Mine's being a pain in the ass too. I've tried to roll initiative twice now.
Make sure you have your token selected.
I do.
And,
Okay, yeah, that came out. I don't know what it does, but
All the initiatives.
All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, so you came in with the first one was the kick.
correct.
All right, so you're able to you catch him off guard because he wasn't expecting you to launch into this kick, and it pushes, and because of that, he kind of leans into it, and then he tries to stumble back, and as soon as it hits him, the force of your kick stumbles him back, and then he goes in, he goes with it. And therefore, he actually comes right out of the range of your punch. He pushes himself out of the range accidentally. and saves himself another kick to the face. Your kick, though, you caught him like jaw, neck, chest area, and you completely broke his jaw. I mean, it's completely unhinged, and his that side of the face is pretty bloody from your foot. Pretty bloody. Verbal.
Same thing.
And Ray, if you want to go ahead and you make your acrobatics check, we'll say that happened earlier in this round.
I did that a second ago. I got a 10 and a 15 on the if it was with advantage.
It is with it. You're half drow, right?
Oh, I'm tiefling, but yeah, half drow. So
Yeah. Then yeah, go
I think I break it.
ahead. So this time you just slam forward. You're still extremely upset. Throughout the entire complex, even above this maddening din, you hear this howling rage that starts to reverberate through all the sound. And yeah, so you break them. So now you have these. You got the manacles with the chains are just dangling from your arms. Lael.
And then I rush up the tower.
Shouldn't Fel be before me?
Who?
Felzaz?
Shouldn't the guards be going now?
Yeah, bro, you're skipping folks.
I don't know what's going on with your initiative order.
Wait, he's not advancing it.
Oh,
It's
I'm
on.
advancing it.
Oh, so like on ours it shows both guards don't need to go, and then I'm 3 after that.
Yeah.
Let's look at what Will has to deal with tonight. That funness. Everyone was on their trouble, and it keeps adding everybody twice. So that's where we're at right now. So
I think the GM needs to refresh.
I mean, I can rejoin if you want and try and fix it.
nah, it's okay.
oh, I'm there at 7. I rolled a 23.
You roll, yes. See, and I saw your 22, and it's showing as a 7 on there. So you rolled a 20, what? 3?
23.
Which shows correct on my end, but
Yeah, it shows a 7 on mine. Okay, so guards. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. And I'm not too concerned about it.
Because you got 2 tokens or a duplicate token on the map.
No.
I think that's got to be the case. All right, let's see.
Oh yeah, because everyone's got a token up in the top too.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
It's from our copied and paste, so. All right, so Fel, he's going to come in, and Lael moved behind you after the attack, right? So
Right.
he's going to come in with his sword and hit you for 3 points of damage. He's going to get you just right in the collarbone, and that twill shirt you're wearing doesn't provide any form of protection. And he's going to sneer at you with this smile, like he's been waiting for this. Nanashi, your guy's jaw's so broken, he came into the real world and rolled very low on this 20.
MTV is a powerful ally.
Yes.
Don't cry, Dave. It'll be better.
I'm not crying, just drawing.
All right, let's pick it up from the start there. Ray Shashay, we're gonna start with you. Now that I fixed it.
Okay. I'm going to move forward to the side of Nanashi, and I'm going to reach my one free hand out while I got the other one on the shoulder. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Projectus Irritante. And I cast it at the least damaged of the 2.
Okay, so that would be the bigger guy.
Yep. So 8, 10 damage.
Oh, okay. they slam into him, and while he was sneering at Fell's ass, just boom, 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 and he drops like a rock.
As a bonus action, can I like try to slap Jen awake or something?
Drop her. Works like a charm every time I have an unconscious person on my back.
Yes,
Actually, true
absolutely.
story. When it comes to dropping Jin, Dave is the expert. You should totally listen to him.
Yes, she got revived up the last time I dropped her.
And then in turn, getting herself killed.
If you hit her hard enough to do a 1 point of damage, you will wake her up.
Okay, so I'm gonna give her like 3 kind of quick slaps, and I'm gonna say, "Wake up, wax skin."
So, Jen, you're going to take 1 point of damage and wake up groggily. And like you always do when you wake up, you look down to see what you look like, and you, like, worst fear dream scenario where you're like walking through high school naked. You're in your changeling form.
And you're late for a test that you didn't study for the night before.
And all you hear is this echoing "Wake up, wax skin," as you're slapped very hard several times. So, did you do initiative? Okay, so throw yourself on the map down here. Actually, I'll do it. I'll put you down there. You're right there anyway.
But bonus, your chains are gone.
Yeah, bonus is your chains are gone. Bad news is you look like a changeling. So give me initiative and Fells.
So the guy that just got hit with the missiles and fell down, is his sword like conveniently placed that I can drop this club and pick it up?
If you pick up his sword, that would be your action. But yes, you can certainly do that. He has a short sword.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. And I will step to like on top of him, I guess.
All right, fantastic. Looks like April's having initiative issues as well.
April, click your token.
I did.
Click your other token.
Oh wow, 1 point took that much out of her life. Oh, that's right, we're level 1.
Get it.
I got it for her. Leo.
I crit. The most pathetic crit you've ever seen in your life, but I did it.
You crit for 3.
Fucking easy, boys. Fucking easy.
The hand comes down, and he's distracted by basically trying to put his jaw back together. And the hand touches his body. You see him shiver, go pale, and then collapse next to his teammate.
I'm looking for anything that could be used as a shield in this room.
It's all drow weaponry. There's not much of it because the supply is from Ched Nasad has not been re-upped. They don't give these guys the best weapons. There are 3 short swords in this room, 2 sets of drow hand crossbows. I'm sorry, I say 3. There's 4 short swords and 2 sets of drow crossbows. That's it.
Well, are we out of combat at this point?
We're
immediate combat.
Yeah, we're out of the immediate combat, so we're
Can
still.
I can I search the little guy for keys, or some sort of like device that would remove the chains?
Does that
Sure.
include what's in the footlockers?
All the footlockers contain 2 things: 1, clothing that these guys are wearing, and I'm sorry, I guess technically 3 things: an idling codex of the preachings of Loth.
I mean, we're not leaving those vines.
So wait, they contain clothing, Bibles, and what's the third thing?
An idol.
Oh, okay, the spider chick.
It's a spider cross.
It's a little figurine of a. It's a mushroom figurine of the Drider.
How long did you say Furball was, like, seeing red? Minute?
1 minute.
Alright, so he's gonna,
So-
like, storm out of the armory and grab, probably just whatever weapon he happens to see as he's going out the door. And then he's gonna kind of look back and forth and head towards whatever sound he hears. Which I'd assume would be over where everybody else was fighting.
So, quick check. Who wants a short sword?
Well, I want to get the chains off, and if that's successful, I plan to put on clothes and take a short sword.
I just want clothing and books.
Clothing
I
would be
love
hard.
book.
I'm thinking clothing is going to be hard to put on though if we're all like chained up with their weird like Miley Cyrus harness they've got us in.
There's no key on either one of these two individuals.
Can they be jimmied open with a short sword or some kind of tool available in the room?
Lael, hold out your hands. And I'm gonna swing the short sword down, trying to break the chains.
Okay, Colin, give me a perception check, and give me just give me a short sword damage roll on that.
Oh God, it's bad. Will cut my hands off.
Oh!
He said
No.
just damage, so it's
Just
only the
it's
six.
just damage. Okay, so
Plus
it
7.
takes 2 hits of 6 to break this enough. Problem is the short sword breaks in the process.
Oh, what a shitty short sword.
They're not meant to break chains. So on the second one, the short sword just snaps, and it's just jagged snap.
There any
Any
daggers in this room?
Short swords use finesse.
Yeah, I know. Are there any daggers in this room?
No, there are no daggers. But your perception check, Colin. The keys are hanging on the wall.
Then
right
I
next
get the
to
keys and I undo my chains. And I toss the keys to Lil after I get out of my chains. And proceed to put on clothing and take a short sword. And woe be unto him who tries to take my short sword.
I do my chains and Fel's chains. And then I hand the key to Ray.
How long
I'm
would
still
it...
hallucinating like hell. I look at this key like it's a freaking living.
It's like a snake.
More importantly, how long would it take for Furball to basically run towards wherever he hears the sound from?
The sound is emanating from the entire. The din is the sound that the Chasme demons are their wings are making,
Well-
and above you is this battle going on between 2 sets of demons. So you're in the sound.
The nearest
Enjoy the
sound that he
road.
can get to.
To get what?
The nearest point of sound that he can actually reach.
I think he's trying to he's trying to attack a Chasme demon.
He's in the
right
middle
now-
of like a blood rage,
Yeah.
freaking out.
Right now
kind of
they're
thing.
like they're way too high above you. They're still flying about 50 or 60.
Well, he's gonna run into wherever the next person or creature thing is that he can find and kill it.
That's probably a good idea.
Especially since he's at the opposite end of the chasm. Thank God.
Okay. You're going to run into a drow who's
Perfect.
running around trying to put out, kind of basically put out the fire, as it were.
He's going to
And
crush
as he
this
was
drow.
running- As he's running towards the armory, he looks at you, spins, and fires his crossbow. Alright, so you take 3 points of damage, and I need you to make a constitution.
All the con.
You have all the gods. So you feel the poison start to seep through, like that burning sensation, and then you just grit your teeth right through it, rip the small bolt out before the poison can do any more damage. When coming out of the armory, only thing you would have been able to.
I figured I just grabbed like a club or something as I'm going out.
You could, yes, you could certainly grab a
Hence, a
one
good
of the
club.
stalks. It's a square board that they use to reinforce the bridges. It's made out of the same fungi that you see a lot of the wood out here. So it's like basically it's a giant 2x4.
So an improvised great club. Yeah, I'm gonna run up and hit him with it.
Okay.
With that.
Okay. It only does d6 damage though.
Okay, well half that damage.
All right, so he you shoot him, and then you come up and rock him with this 2x4, and he's rocked back on his heels. Definitely was not expecting that, and he starts to blow this horn that he has at his belt.
Yeah, if the first swing didn't take him out, I'm gonna swing again at him. And it's gonna be almost just like one of the down and just bringing it straight back across. Like I'm hoping to break this thing on him.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. That was 8.
Okay.
And that was with the D6.
And yeah, so you
would-
bring it right down on his head.
Would
You
this
see
count
his-
as a rage as well? Even if it's like a supernatural one? Or no?
No, it's too intense. It's too intense because even when you're raging, you're slightly controlling how much power you put into it. This
Yeah.
is too intense, and you're just wiling out. But that said, you did shorten his neck by several inches as he collapses accordion-like onto the ground. What's everyone doing in guard tower A?
I am going to, after freeing myself with this key, reach down and pick up the broken short sword, thinking or hallucinating that it is my father's broken blade that I'm trying to find.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take one of the crossbows.
I'm gonna take a Bible. Actually, I'm going to take all 3 Bibles.
I'm gonna take one of them.
I'm gonna grab
Whoa.
Lael's. I'm gonna grab Lael's arm, and like look her dead in the eye, and then ask her, did the guard that you spoke to, did he tell you where our things are kept?
Yes, they're kept in. Name starts with
The
an
armory.
I. No,
Elvara's room.
Yeah.
he said. The wizard's book is in the armory. Everything else is in Ovara's chambers. I reckon if we can get there quickly enough, we might have a chance of getting there before she can calm the situation down.
Then we move. I need those things.
If I can get me book, then I don't owe that little Jimjin anything.
Don't you own? No, doesn't Felses own Jin Jin?
Yes.
Basically.
Yes, but I met him.
I'm gonna grab one of the short swords and then continue out of here, running, along the other Silk Road, which is as best I can get going east.
You mean west, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't know right from left, east from west. But
Well, what
I mean,
throws
we're
it off?
underground, and the 2 maps are actually like
They're
opposite of
mirrored.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're mirrored. So east is west, and west is east, and up is down, and left is right.
So crazy. So yeah, just move wherever you guys are gonna move.
I mean, sequential. It's the next building down.
yeah, next building down.
Right. So, assuming that Furbal's rage finally ends before he meets up with you guys, I hope.
Yes.
Okay, good. Day 1, TPK from your own player.
Do we see Furball as we run into the room?
you guys see him coming up at you. He's not. I mean, his chains are clanking because they're still hanging on by side of him.
He's dragging
got this-
blocks behind him.
He's got this. He's got these chunks of woods, and then he's got this like mostly deformed chunk of 2x4 in his hand. And I'm gonna stop calling it a 2x4.
Will, does my acrobatics? So, what is the consequence of falling or failing on this spidery rope?
You instantaneously reroll. Congratulations.
So your drow your drow heritage apparently did not prevail you that time. You are basically immobile right now to avoid falling off until you can re-get your balance.
All right.
That means you're basically a turn behind everybody.
Can I give him? Can I turn around and help him? Like, is it noticeable that he's like fallen on the rope thing?
Yeah, he's barely slipped and he barely caught himself before he fell over the ledge.
So I just like to walk over and grab him.
So
I'm not like trying to pick him up, but I'm trying to help him do his feet.
well, he didn't fall. He slipped and then he steadied himself. He's looking over the edge, so he's doing this action like whoa. And so you could like grab like his Twill's shoulder and like pull him back this way if you want.
Oh no, I'm wearing drow garb now. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So is anyone else wearing the drow garb? And now this is male drow garb. Don't forget. And it is.
No.
Okay.
I'm not wearing it.
There were only three suits there. Okay.
You said it was a D6, right? Yeah.
All right. So when Lael steadies me and pulls me back to get my balance, I'm gonna lock eyes with her and give her a short nod, and then I'll proceed on following.
Yeah, you guys at the bottom, like you saw it when you're looking over Lael, and then of course you saw it as you were regaining your balance. Nanashi, you saw the watery lake down below, and then as you're looking down, you see the staggered, crossed strands, these spider strands. So if as they zigzag down, like spiders have been making webs, large, thick webs, all the way down.
Oh, so like
it starts-
spiders have found a way to get down to the water surface?
Yeah, just between the bottom, the bottom of this chasm and the stalactites are these crisscrossing spidery paths that go up and down to all the way down to the lake. Right.
Well, I guess as Firbolg meets up with everybody else, he's gonna check and make sure Jin's all right.
She has a giant welt on her. Where did you slap her, Ray?
Three times in the face.
Yeah, in the face. So she has like this giant, like, you ever slap someone on the ass and leave the handprint? It's like that, but on the face. Just like, bam! It's there. Yeah, and she's pale, so it's very, very
Yeah. He's gonna kind of reach up and kind of do like that, almost like that carrying. Kind of looks at it. Who did it?
You're not gonna spit on me. You're not gonna spit on your hand and try to smudge it off like a mom.
No, if it's like she was struck or something, then no. And yeah, if Ray says it, he's gonna walk over and just punch Ray.
I think I see my father approaching, whom I've never met, and I try to hug him.
Awesome. So it's gonna be an unblocked attack.
It's a rude awakening.
Father.
Good thing. Good and bad, Ray. Bad, your jaw hurts. Good, he hit you so hard it actually knocked the hallucinations out of you. And the cobwebs are gone, and you blink out the sunspots. And
that's something an abusive father would say.
Yeah.
Keep the hallucinations out of him.
You've been beaten sane.
Yeah, you've been beaten sane.
That's a good thing. I'd like to point out, my unarmed strike does 5 damage.
No, it does not. It only does 1. It's always just 1.
That's plus strength, isn't it?
No, it's just 1.
For monks, it's plus strength.
Oh, I thought for monks it was a D4 or something.
D4.
That too.
Okay, so you guys are heading in. So you're heading in. Okay.
That lab.
Just
So you
into
head.
that next room.
Yeah. So it's a large, spacious room. And the first thing you see is this very ornate, well done shrine to Loth. In the center of the room is the Spider Queen in all of her glory in her Drider form. Each one of her legs is a black candle that is lit. There's a faint incense in the air, and if you're not a worshiper of Loth, you feel at ease. I mean, ill at ease in this room. If you're a worshiper of Loth, you're at home.
So I'm gonna
I like this room.
walk up to the statue and start a prayer.
Beautiful statue.
Beautiful. Much statue, very well. So I put my hand on, like, I guess the front two of the spider legs, outstretched like a priest. Loth, accept this binding. Lost in the weave of the world, we cry to our mother for guidance. We seek your protection and grace. We fear not the dark, for you are ever watchful. We fear not venom nor poison, for yours are greater still. We seek not order, for your pattern is chaos. We fear not losing our way, for your web we will never leave. To ask these boons we pledge. To no other deity will our accord strike. The binding struck, the contract made. Let all who breach beware, lest Loth thy soul take.
All right, so Lael intones, and as she starts to speak, her voice grows louder and louder, echoing, reverberating through this room. If you follow Loth, you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. You have advantage on everything while you're in this stalactite. Do not follow Loth. This particular prayer has doomed you, and you have disadvantage while you're in this stalactite.
Thanks a lot, douchebag.
Beautiful statue.
Is there does this room look like it's the room with our stuff in it?
No, this is a shrine. There is at the back of the room. So the center of the room is this shrine to Loth.
Right.
There is a bedroll on the side with a couple of books. Looks like they're open. Looks like someone sleeps there. The back is a rope ladder going up.
I'm gonna hit the ladder and make my way up.
I was gonna say, Furball's gonna, after he hits Ray, he's gonna look around, and then bring up that the armory's back a little ways if we want to gear up a little bit.
I'm just gonna wait by the statue for a while.
I'm gonna pause for a second and like reverence, and then go up the ladder because I'm assuming that's where her room is.
Okay. So inside this, the next level of the stalactite, the walls are hung with black mesh. Looks like it's resembling spider webbing. So, like when girls go, they do the Halloween thing or the fishnet stocking thing with the ripped holes. It's like that, but the wall, it's lining all of the walls here in this stone stalactite. And there is in the center of this room, it's spacious. There is a curtain that comes straight down and it parts, but it's currently closed. Behind it, you can see a bed. It's like a broad divan type bed. There is on one side, on the left side, your left, is 2 chairs and a small table. On your right is a small, intricate box. Maybe, I would say small, but realistically it's probably 2x4, 2x5.
So like a chest, then, a pretty sizable chest.
Yeah, but it's small compared to like most, like when you pull a chest on a caravan. But it's intricate. Looks like it's closed right now.
I'm gonna check through the dividing curtain, make sure there's no one on the other side.
No, there's no one on the other side. The bed is unmade, though. Looks like whoever left here in a hurry.
Does it look like there's anywhere in this room that could be holding my personal effects?
The chest is pretty large enough to hold certain personal effects, but if you're looking for something like that could hold armor or anything like that, no.
Well, I don't have armor. I have my father's sword that I want to recover, and then the little crystal and map and stuff that was my mom's. So, okay, I'll take a look at the chest cautiously.
Okay. It's closed. There definitely sees some sort of locking mechanism on the front. It's a internal locking mechanism, not an external lock. So it's intricate enough for that.
Well, Nanashi knows nothing about lock picking or anything like that, so I'm gonna have to cut it a wide berth and see if there's a way to an easier solution or something.
I'm gonna bring up the ladder. Is there anything on the table?
Yes, it's a. There are two books. One is a book of scriptures to Loth, and another is a daily log of the goings on here at Velkenby.
The third is a primer entitled Loth and You.
Loth and You. Spidery beginnings, chaotic endings.
Is the 2x4 chest like? Can I pick it up?
What's your strength?
Not high, 12.
You could like lift it, but it's like 2 foot. Was it 2 foot wide? 2 foot deep. Okay, it's wide. About a foot and a half deep, and then 5 foot long. I guess I would say.
What's it made out of?
I don't. What's it made out of? Looks like
more fungus wood.
No, not fungus wood. It's made out of real oak and several metals, platinum, gold, inlays.
Wait, you said... So it's like a really long footlocker size.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's big enough that it could fit me inside of it.
Are you 1.5 feet deep?
It could fit me sideways. I'm only 3'3".
Sounds like a bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You could kind of like lay me on one shoulder in there, and I would fit in it.
Where's Jinbo? Are you still down on the bottom, or are you?
Where's Purple?
With
Where are
Jin.
you at, Purple? I know, well, that's what I thought. So, are we all in the room, or I thought you and I were kind of hanging back a little bit?
Well, I mentioned to
That's why I
everybody
wasn't
that the
saying
armory
anything.
was back behind us, or back the way I came from, but everybody started going up the ladder and ignored me, so...
Well, no, I agree that I think we need to get our armor.
No, Furbal's gonna yell up the ladder then, see what's up there.
It
Matt's
looks
on their
like her
turns.
chambers, and from what we heard, she has our equipment.
Did Lael ever mention that to the rest of us?
I mean, not to you. You were kind of in a...
Well, yeah, I was locked up somewhere else. But, I mean, I got locked up towards the end of it all, but still, yeah.
I had
Well,
mentioned that.
I just did mention it.
And he just mentioned it.
Yeah, okay.
Will, can I
I don't
channel?
remember that.
Well, in that case, yeah, then Furbal's gonna climb up the ladder and see if he can speak anything. And if he sees the chest, if Felsus is trying to lift it, give it here, come here. And he's gonna go over and take it from him. And then probably smash it.
Yep.
Okay.
Will,
I'll go up the ladder as well.
I was gonna
what was
ask,
that?
could I channel Jean-Claude Van Damme and dim mock the bitch and just destroy it to get at what's inside the chest? Like, instead of trying to finesse the lock, can I just, like, kung fu the lid?
You want to try to punch it?
Or bust it open any which way I can. I mean, I don't have a superiorly strong boxing orangutan, so I'll have to make do.
Okay, if you want to try to do that, sure.
All right, so do I need to make a to-hit roll or just damage or what?
Just damage.
Massive
Okay,
damage.
so-
Crits.
So
All the
you
damage.
bring your hand down on it to try to bust it. The reinforcement, you can tell the first hit it's way too strong. You would need something very heavy to bust this box open.
Like a mushroom board.
Or we could just drop it.
Yeah, or just drop it down the chasm and collect it after the fact. Easy.
I might have my drum in there. I'm not letting you drop my drum off.
Well, I meant down. Well, I was gonna say drop it from this chamber down into the temple or shrine.
Like down the rope ladder.
Yeah.
Is that enough of a drop? Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, you could just ask the box to open.
Are you guys dropping the box?
Yes.
I mean, have we actually tried to see if it's locked, or are we just aware that it has a lock? Come on, guys.
Who's picking it up? Because Fribble can't pick it up.
Furball has a strength of 18. What do you mean he can't pick it up?
It's longer than you are tall.
So?
You can't get your arms around it.
He doesn't need to get him around it. He just needs to get him under it.
I will help Furball push it across the floor to get it there.
If you guys push it off the rope ladder, it will crack open enough for one of you, Nanashi or Fribble, if he gets one that gets just rage on it, to bend it open even farther to bust it open.
Does it look like it's going to take a strength feat to do that?
No, it's no. But if you're gonna drop it, just destroy it.
Or just use mechanical advantage in the lever.
Your personal effects are in there, but that's it.
So no armor or weapons.
No armor or weapon.
Is that to everyone?
Sarah, yes. If you came in with personal effects, your clothing, anything that's basically like just clothing, family heirlooms, personal items, things like that, that's in there. Any of your actual
Saying
gear
my
equipment.
giant metal book is in here? Or is my giant metal book not here? Because it's a pretty big book.
Where are you carrying this book again?
This is a 5-pound book, well.
Yes, it would.
Do you really want to know where she's carrying it?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Prison
I
pouch.
don't. So, if it's a personal effect, it's in.
Now I will get changed.
I grab up my personal effects. I guess at this point, the next logical location for me is going to be the armory, so I'm going to start shimmying down the ladder to make my way there. Do I have an idea? I mean, I know Furball's been shouting the armory's back there, but I mean, do I have an idea of back there where? There's like 2 stalactites left.
Yeah, I mean, all Furball would have said was, like, he would have motioned back behind him. Yeah, the armory's back that way if we want to
Back
gear
there.
up.
Yeah, no clue then. All right.
And, yeah, I mean, otherwise he's going to get his stuff and come down and then lead the way back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff and go to the armory as well.
Okay.
Get
So,
it.
you guys, who's exiting first from the stalactite?
I am.
Colin?
Yeah, I was literally getting ready to make my acrobatics roll for spider slippery.
Okay, so you come out and you see on the spider rope the bridge going across, and then backed up across the other area are about 10 drow coming your way. Of
Wait.
which includes Ilvara and her 2 personal goon bodyguards.
10
10 whole drow? Live to fight another day, I guess. All right, I retreat back into the stalactite and start heading back the way I came.
Furbal's gonna look back and ask if there was a way out higher up in the stalactite temple thing.
Ilvara and her entourage are coming from which direction now? Indicated on the map?
They're coming from the stalactite with the basket next to it
So you
on
guys,
the sideways map.
How's
So you guys
the
are-
demon situation?
you guys are in this one right here. Okay. So remember, these come down from the top. So this is where everyone was. They are this particular, just like the rest of the wooden bridges. These particular wooden bridges have been collapsed so that they're all spider bridges, and they're coming from here. So they've got the area blocked off, so you guys cannot go back to where.
So how's
Oh,
the,
I thought they were coming from there.
No,
All
you
right,
guys
well,
walk
that's
out
where
and
I'm
they're
headed.
coming at you.
So
You
they're
guys are remember the stalactites come from the ceiling, and then they're met with a bridge. Other than that bridge, there's no way off of this.
Oh, I was thinking they're connected by these little spidery web walkways.
No, they are. There's individual ones that connect certain ones, but that's just kind of fluff.
Oh, okay. When you were talking about spider silk walkway things, I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
All that spider web shit around all the.
That goes
Like safety
below
netting.
that goes below the stalactites. It's between. It's on the way down to the lake.
So would it be possible to drop down and then traverse those spider webs to get to the other stalactite?
No, those spider webs are actually below the stalactites.
Not on the
So
other
yeah,
map. The lower half?
Yeah, are you looking at the side maps? Because there seems to be some kind of
Yeah.
like
Okay.
spider web bridge.
Those are drawn in there for artistic purposes.
Hold on. The side view map. Those are Silk Strand actual crossways. Okay.
Right.
Yes. And those go to the side walls, but there are none that actually connect any of the stalactites. Okay, they don't actually connect. Below those are tons of interconnecting webs that go between there and the lake. The only way you can get to a stalactite is from the walkways to the stalactite in a one-way path. Don't blame me. I did not draw this map.
Yeah, someone's cartographer needs a bitch smack.
And they're coming towards us from where our prison was to where we are now.
Sort of. They're coming from that. There's a walkway that goes down that way. So if you look,
I guess my question is there a way to get from the stalactite we're in now to the stalactite next to the little basket on a rope without fighting the
Pendrow.
mistress and all of her drow?
you guys are pinned into the stalactite.
So the answer is no.
Yes, unless you want to go through 10 plus drow, you're stuck in this stalactite.
Then I will await her and her drow in the stalactite then.
What's the demon situation going on right now, Will? Are they still like swarming over everywhere, or has it kind of died down?
No, they're still swarming everywhere. The battle's still pretty ferocious. There's lots of dead demon body parts along the strands. There's blood. But it looks like once Ilvara and her crew realize that the demons, while posing a threat, have not officially attacked anyone yet, they are trying to find out where their prisoners are. It looks like they found you.
So they're on both sides of us. Like one group's coming along the Silk Road, and one's coming from the armory area.
No, there's only
Or
actually
giant
one.
group.
Yeah, there's only actually one entrance onto this particular stalactite. The back area here. This is all cavern wall.
What are you on the overhead map?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the back area where that square, that's all cavern wall. There is a ledge that goes across the caverns and then stops at the cascades where Firbal is, and then all of these wooden bridges have been collapsed to reveal thick
spider strand, silk strand bridges. The other webbing is just for artistic. But yeah, the only way to get to most of the stalactites is to connect the bridge from the ledgeway where Lael is to the actual stalactite itself. Because the stalactites are hanging out in the caverns, and then there's a ledge. So you walk across the ledge to this hanging down stalactite, and then the stalactite's back is to the cavern wall that goes down.
Okay, and they're like on the ledge right now, coming towards us across the silk path.
Yeah, they think they had you
Okay.
pinned into the stalactite.
Okay. Two things. One, how far across is the bridge to like the landing on the side from the stalactite where we're at? So like this section here. If we
It's
needed
probably
to
about-
jump it.
Probably about 20 feet.
So not jumpable. How far down is it to the water?
Well, that's a complicated answer because it's several feet between each strand of webbing. But if the webbing wasn't there, it's about 100 feet to the water.
About 100 feet obscured to the water. Hmm. 20 feet, that's a long way to jump.
There are only 2 levels in the stalactite we're in, right?
There's a third. There's 3.
Is it above the chest level?
So we're in the middle level of that one, and there's one floor above it.
Yeah, bottom level is a shrine, middle level is Avara's room, and then there was a rope ladder going up to a third.
Oh, I missed the rope ladder going up to the third.
I forgot to tell you it was in there. That was my bad.
Oh,
Well, I guess I'm gonna retreat back and
Yeah.
head up the rope ladder to her room. Or we're already in her room. The entrance is down on the shrine level, isn't it? That's where we came in.
Right,
Yes.
we're in the shrine right now.
All right, so I want to scramble back up the ladder. If I see Lael on the way, I'll let him know that our captors are coming, and then look for the other rope bridge or the other rope ladder, so I can head up to the top level.
This rope bridge or the silk bridge that comes into the shrine,
Yeah.
that's only wide enough for one person, right?
It's you could do 2 slimmer people. 2 drow could navigate it side by side. It's not something they would want to do. Most of them do walk just across these single file. These aren't like made by literal spiders. These are just bridges made by drow to go across, and they're typically meant to be cross-one.
just narrow enough that a deep gnome could block it.
With your big old gut.
Yeah.
So just to confirm, we can actually go to the top level? I thought you were saying we couldn't do that event.
We can.
Yeah, you can. I just forgot to tell you there was a ladder there. In the middle of laughing at how everyone was trying to get the chest open.
So they've, to the best of my knowledge, they've seen us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well-
call out to them.
Colin has seen them. They may not necessarily have. Your best of your knowledge, they probably have seen, but
Well, I mean,
he
I
was the
look,
only one that
I
stepped
look
out.
kind of like a guard. I mean, I'm wearing guard's clothes and stuff, so maybe they just think I'm another drow. Don't mind me.
But you could see them heading in your direction.
Not necessarily across the bridge, but down the path, right?
Yeah, they were coming in, so you can see the ledge where Lael is goes left and right, or east and west, and then the bridge funnels into the stalactite. So they were coming from both sides and meeting, and then coming across the bridge, single file,
Oh.
And how far away are they distance-wise?
about 20 feet.
I want to guiding bolt the rope section, then.
Like the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Loth
Yeah.
be praised.
You have advantage with it.
Whoosh.
Okay. The bridge is destroyed. The bolt comes down, and since it's a loft bolt, it's very dark, and
Black
slams
radiant.
away. The bridge, yeah, the bridge shakes and then falls. Ilvara and her 2 elite guards are at the forefront, and they immediately enact their drow levitation and float there.
I will shoot her with a hand crossbow.
Yeah, I was just saying.
All we have to do is break concentration, guys, right?
Did Jin ended up getting a crossbow as well, didn't she?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured Furball would have seen that, and he's just gonna call back to you. Jin.
So I'll shoot as well.
Okay.
Fire some
Roll
crossbows.
roll some attacks.
So, I crit because I have advantage because I'm in the thing.
You didn't put your crit die in there.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Looks like you didn't put any die in there for your damaging.
But, I mean, technically you're in the room, and you follow law, so you have advantage.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, but he didn't put the damage die
Yeah,
on the
but
crit
I mean,
per
all you have
roll.
to do is roll a D,
Roll your crossbow.
whatever.
on your sheet.
D6
I think-
or
Yeah,
D8?
disadvantage there.
Are these D6s, Will? For the hand
Hand crossbows?
crossbows?
Hand crossbows are D6, light crossbows are D8, heavy crossbows are D10.
Yeah, what he said.
Trust me, I knows my crossbows.
But what if I was using 2 hand crossbows?
Then you would be John Woo. Drow Woo. John Drow?
All right.
I don't know.
So, and you miss. You feel the slimy wrath of Loth. You can almost feel spiders crawling underneath your skin, and it's so jarring that your shot goes wide. Fel, obviously, you feel the chaotic guidance of Loth as those little pinpricks go up and down your arms, and you feel it guiding you in the right direction. And the bolt, you almost hear Loth's loving laughter in your head as the bolt strikes Ilvara.
Sweet.
Yeah, it sounds like that chick from Friends.
Fran
So since they
Dresser.
activated levitation, or am I on the same action count as them again? Like, do I have a chance to make a range attack or no?
Yes.
So I'm gonna guiding bolt Ilvara.
Does this bolt happen to be poisoned?
Yes.
So does it resolve?
Boom.
So the bolt comes down and slams into Ilvara.
Is she maintaining concentration still? Because we're totally fucked.
Yes.
Fuck.
Jesus. Did she fall asleep?
No.
Sadly, Drow are immune to that.
They're not immune to their own poison, though. So, so it slams into her, and she hears your call to Loth, and the rage just increases on her face. And her and the drow start descending.
As I'm like retreating further into the room, I'm gonna shout to her, Loth is choosing us. Surely you should follow her will.
Is she descending out of sight or to us?
No, you can't move left and right with levitate. She's going down.
Okay.
Boy, howdy.
Alright, so what do you guys... You guys are in the stalactite, and you've cut off your only means of escape by removing the bridge.
Well, they kind of cut off our only means of escape by, like, finding it and denying it to us, so... What's in the top room, Will?
Yeah.
What do I get to die within inches of?
So the smallest chamber of the entire room, and it looks like it has a very small cot type bed. Very Spartan accoutrements in here. The arrangements are very simple. There are a few pillows in a corner that look like there's some sort of like lounging area, but that's pretty much it.
Is there a window?
Yes, there's a window cut into the wall with another loft styled spider pattern weaved.
The stained
Cloth.
spiderweb window?
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it would be awesome, but no, it's just cloth that's placed over the window.
Does the window look out over where the bridge used to be?
What's out the window?
Yeah,
The
I'd say which way
window
does
has
the
a-
window look?
Yeah, the window has. You guys are actually on this side. The window actually is on this side, and it's cut to where it has a view of the waterfall.
Can I peek out the window and see what's directly beneath it?
Sure. Oh, we lost Nick. Yes. So you see the alternating spider, the thick. These are spider actual web strands, not like the bridges that you've been going on. You can occasionally see some sort of maybe arachnid type creature crawling across them, and then down below that you see the dark, murky waters of.
If I peek my head out the shrine and look down, can I see them? Elvira and the two elite guards, I mean.
As in, if you look straight down,
Yeah.
you're full jowl, so your dark vision goes 120 feet. You can see them descending. Actually, give me a perception check. That's if you've done that. That's as long as you're
So,
above it.
18?
Yeah. So you see Ilvara and and her two lieutenants on a particularly large strand. She's casting some sort of spell, and you see the arachnid from different strands start to congregate towards her.
Oh crap. Time to go, people. Leo, I'm going after her. I'm gonna try and jump to that strand.
Are they within
This-
120 feet? Will?
Say, how far down is it to the strands?
Yes, the distance between the bottom of the stalactites and the lake is about 100 feet. So your vision goes all the way down. Each strand, I mean, it's not exact, they're strands, but they're between 7 and 12 feet between each strand.
Okay.
And they're on a strand about 30 feet down.
I mean, if I have line of sight, I'd just like to keep casting at her. Oh, she's doing this.
Is there anything
Okay.
in the room I can throw at her?
Just drop the chest on her head. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and jump down to that strand.
If I can
I
pull
mean-
a...
Open prey.
I believe, but you're also not a barbarian, so you don't automatically succeed on bravery checks.
So you're trying to go to that specific strand, or are you trying to go strand to strand?
I'll try and go strand to strand because it's probably safer.
Okay. Alright, so give me an athletics check. You're gonna need to land on a specific strand.
This is not going to go
Acrobatics?
well for me.
The first one's going to be with advantage because you're jumping off of a blessed area.
That sounds like acrobatics, but
Okay. So you grab onto the strand as you fall. You pull yourself up. And you can see them down below you. And looks like she's summoning several of these spiders. Fighters and acrobatics, yes.
Well,
Sure.
I guess I will try and jump down on her. I would much rather use acrobatics. But
Is there a way to lure the demons to attack her? Based on what, little I may know about demons, which granted, probably not even as much as Lael or Fells.
I'll give you.
I'm just thinking we're jumping around here like we're insane onto strands and, they're conjuring spells and shit. I mean, something has to be like, a rock has to look at it and go, "Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy."
it's fine.
Look at that.
I'll handle it, everyone. Everything's fine. Marina,
I mean,
may
I
I
can.
take an action well?
Yes, you certainly can.
I cast Thaumaturgy, making my voice 3 times louder when this spell casts.
Yeah.
And in Abyssal, I yell to the demon and attempt to direct them down to her.
The sweetest drow flesh you'll ever taste.
I can almost jump back across.
You just have to believe. You can make every jump as a barbarian. So I'm like, fresh meat.
All right, so the Vrox and the Casme are going to hear you, especially since you're using Thaumaturgy. So here's what we're gonna. Demons are fickle. The ones that are paying attention to you, it's a 50-50 crapshoot. So 50 or higher, they're gonna hear you, not be ticked off at you, but decide, yeah, they look pretty good down there. I like that.
I mean,
If you're lower,
I mean-
they're gonna look at you and go,
do I have advantage because I'm standing on the hollowed ground of a demon queen?
You don't get advantage on 50 shots. Sorry, buddy.
Will one of the So do one of the demons, are they going to be like, yeah, I like the over and under on that. I like those odds. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah, so it's basically
Be
50.
like Jim Jar's demon cousin.
Yeah.
well, if I see a demon come
Right.
anywhere near me, I attack it over every other target. Their priority.
Okay.
But wait, what if it's Loth?
She's not a demon. She's a goddess.
She's a demon goddess.
All right, Dave, where's your 50-50? 50
I
or
mean,
50 or
Roll
higher?
a d20 or
Yeah,
what?
just do 50. Just do percentile. 50
roll,
or higher.
roll 1d2.
I mean, fucking easy boys.
Yes.
All day, every day.
Squeezed it out.
Several demons take note, and 3 Vrox pry from the pack of this chasm demon that they were gnawing on, fly down towards the 3 drow.
Dun, 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 dun,
Fel,
dun.
you see this.
I attack the Brox.
You see...
Effort wasted. Instead of a solution. Wait, so instead of a solution, we found more enemies. Outstanding.
Easy enemy.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
All right, so Fel, give me a hit on this one, buddy.
Boom, you fired.
Mm.
So they're flying down. You just slightly misjudge the hit for their 15 AC, and you swoosh in the air.
I'm waiting for him to do Tarzan.
All right. They don't. They're intended on their prize, and they don't notice your miss swing. Luckily for you. But they dive in like Mighty Ducks, victory, flying V formation style, and swoop in. Looks like Ilvara sees them swoop in, and she chitters something to the spiders, and the spiders gauge the rocks.
Wow, if we had sharks, it'd be like Sharknado 3.
Right? I think there's already a 3.
What's Ray been doing during this time?
I honestly don't even know what happened. My internet broke out for a second, and when I
Yeah.
I just
No, we went upstairs. Fells jumped out the window, and Lael called demons down on everyone.
A voice boomed out, speaking in some. Do you speak Abyssal?
I do.
I mean, I'm sorry, Ray. I know.
Ray.
I do.
You do?
Or no,
Okay.
Infernal.
Oh, Infernal. Okay, no. So she.
I do.
Oh, so you heard it, Fel. So Ray, you could tell it was some sort of demonic language because you have Infernal and there's some cross there. She booms something out, some sort of like command, or maybe it was a taunt. But you see 3 Vrox swoop down, and momentarily they consider pouncing on Lael, and then see that the two are there's 3 people closer and less fortified on
You
these
mean
strands. No,
he
Lael.
means me.
Yeah, because she was
Oh,
summoning
okay.
them, and they're like, and then just as they're swooping down, Fel decides he wants to swipe at one, but they were going a little too fast. He switched on it.
That's just the first attack.
Alright. So, did you want to try to get your other ones in? Do you have a bonus action?
No,
Is that-
I like just
Oh.
the first round of combat.
Oh yeah. So they swoop past Fail, and then now they're below Fail. There are several giant spiders, 3 drow and 3 Vrock in this pitched battle below you. So if the idea was to successfully distract Ilvara, high 5 success. But now Fel
easy.
Fel is now between you and them, and of course the crew. Most of the crew. Is anyone not in this stalactite?
Me?
Fell.
Okay. Fel, yeah, other than Fel, anyone else?
Can I see out of the stalactite? Does it look like the other drow are going to Elvira's aid?
No. So where Ilvara is down below. You are not familiar enough with Drow Society to know.
Okay. Barbarian craziness. Do any of the demons come close enough that Furple could, I don't know, jump out to them?
No, for the most part, it's a pitched battle going on above you.
Okay.
The problem is the.
I
You
mean,
can tell
even the ones that dove down, though.
No, they dove straight down. The
Okay.
group was. To the drow were. But it looks like as the battle above you continues, the Chasmate demons looks like they're losing to the Vrock, and the Vrock are. You could only guess what happens after the Vrock win this battle.
No, we all get eaten horribly and die. Science.
What do Vrock speak?
I mean, most demons speak Abyssal outside of.
Oh, are they demons? Oh. Are they
You
demons
know,
or
we
they
could
devils?
We could just jump down these webs. As I proceed to jump further down.
I'm good with that.
I need to get to the armory. Is there any conceivable way for me to do that, Will?
Just swing, bro.
Well, I thought there were no strands. There were no way to get.
What? He said there. Okay.
No,
You're
but
clearly
between
not
the
looking at this
stalactites.
Princess Bride enough. Okay. He said the bed had curtains in front of it. Tie the curtains together. You make it rope, and you swing. Easy.
20 feet.
Yeah. How many feet of curtains do I have there, universe?
Not 20 feet?
Not-
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah,
not 20,
yeah.
not
Sorry,
20.
Martha Stewart. That plan's not going to work.
Wait, who played Presto in the Ravenloft campaign?
I did.
Okay, so if you had Presto's hat, then
Yeah, maybe.
maybe. Realistically, there isn't a way for you guys to get there right now, just because of them coming in and then Dave cutting off your path to the ledge. If you could somehow get a way to the ledge, like get a ladder across, sure, you could start going down in that direction.
Is the rope ladder 20 feet
but-
long? No.
How far is the ledge that we need to get a ladder to? How far away?
20 feet.
I cast Mage Hand on my rope that I pull off my backpack and have it move over and tie a knot or around whatever it is. What is
And
Echo?
10 drow on the other side, thank you.
Are they still milling around across from us?
Yeah, so only
Yeah.
certain drow have levitate, and these guys don't. So their command was to take you guys out. So they're still guarding that particular tower or stalactite. I don't know what's left. I don't know what's echoing.
I don't see any way that we can get back across without having to fight our way across a tightrope.
Yeah, if there's no conceivable
agree.
way, then I have no interest in fighting Drow. I'm just going to exit out the window and try to drop down to a strand and try to use strands to get lower and lower until I can get to the water level, whatever's at the bottom of this chasm.
Okay.
Do you need dex check or acrobatics or what?
Yeah, I'll need. If you want to go all the way down, you'll need to make 9 of them. But if you wanted to like stop halfway and just jump in the water, it's up to you. Depends on how you want to do it.
From our experiences with the water, I don't know that I want to go swimming in the Chamberpot Lake, so I will make
Yeah.
my dex checks. Just straight
Now-
dex or acrobatics or what?
Acrobatics.
Now what? You were getting ready to say something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Now, if you're trying to land on one and stay there, that's going to be in athletics. But if you're just trying to jump, like anime ninja jump,
Yeah,
that's going to be.
Yeah,
an
basically like that, yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be like 9 acrobatics checks. Well, just if you fail one, we'll stop from there. Okay, hold on to the third one.
All right.
All right, so. Okay, so you're gonna take 2 points of damage. You fail the third one, you land, you slip, you fall the 10 feet to the fourth one. Continue, and then you got back up. 2 points of damage, worse for wear, but and then you made the fourth one to the fifth one. Go ahead.
Another
that's
2 points.
This is another 2 points.
And then he skips one and like makes it down.
So I'm guessing another 2 points.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
Alright.
you guys see some oofs and uffs, but
Crit,
does
crit.
anyone not have 120-foot infravision?
I do not have 60-foot infravision.
Oh, you're fine. Because I was like, if you don't, because that's about how far you would be looking. Whatever your infravision stop or your dark vision stops, but there are some times where Nanashi does
Oh
slip
yeah,
an
yeah, I
oof,
do see
slip
him.
an oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down, but I'm only gonna try and go down like I guess 2 more levels to 50 feet, and then I'll jump into the water, I guess.
Okay.
120 feet. I dive straight into the water. Feet first.
All right.
Do you do it majestically?
Give me a couple of acrobatics there. Oh, so 2 points of damage fell. You missed the first one. You're just so excited. But you land on the second one. You do this nice, sweet flip, roll, dive into the water. Ray, what's your take on this? What's Ray's take on this crazy ninja flipping jumping that's going on out of the tower right now.
If everybody's doing it, he's pretty good. He probably do
You
it.
lemming.
You're every mother's nightmare.
Is it-
If someone told you to jump off a bridge, would you? Yeah.
Not stay behind and get killed by demons. I'd rather chance to fall into some water.
Wait. We don't have a bridge.
Furball's gonna look over to.
After you made it clear that it was not a wise idea in the first place.
Yeah. As
Still
Furball's
trying to
gonna.
get from there.
Furball's gonna look over to Jin. What do you think? Either death behind us or death in front of us, or I guess below us.
Volley and thunder.
I guess let's jump or try to go down.
Might as well jump.
Furball takes lead. He
I
leaps
say
out the
let's
window.
Jump. Hey, jump.
Go ahead and jump.
Well, if you're going to jump straight into the water, you can just jump straight into the water. If you want to avoid the water and land on the shore, and by shore I just mean rocky area that's not filled with water in a chasm.
Here, let me jump 100 feet down to the
yeah.
shore. Yeah. No, I'm
then
going
you
rope to
can-
rope. Oh, there's a crit one in there.
So if you miss, it's 2 points per damage per strand. The strands are buoyant enough that you don't take a lot of damage, but you can jump straight into the water and avoid that. It's entirely up to you. Depends on how you want to do it. If you want to land in water or you want to try to land on land.
Pro tip: those 2 points add up fast.
They do add up fast.
What's the DC level?
Oh, let me look. It's 15.
I took 2 points the whole way down, just because I had a
Nice,
crit
okay.
one.
If I jump, what do you want me
If you're going into the water, nothing. If you're trying to go strand to strand and land on the edge, the rocky area, then it's 9 acrobatics check.
You're gonna jump into the chamber pot water.
Guys, it's perfectly sterile, I can assure you. Val can agree.
Sterile and sanitary are two different things.
This is true.
No, you could like
Oh,
literally.
there
I
you go.
go
cannot
in water.
afford the 2 points of damage if I keep missing.
Phil, your mic's not working.
Oh yeah, it's perfectly sanitary. It's all good.
Yeah, there's like a cleaning system and everything in place. You don't need to worry about it as we fall into darkness.
How far can?
I got feather ball, but fuck it, and I just like leap out the window for the water.
Nice.
So I'm gonna have to do the water.
Yep. What is Jin's dark vision? 60 or 120?
60.
60.
6.
Blind
so you
jump.
guys-
All right.
The din gets a little, the maddening din lessens as you guys fall, depending on how you get there. Those who jump, the only problem you have to worry about is dodging strands along the way, because you're still weaving in and out of these strands. It's not too much trouble considering how far apart they are and how large they are, but
So they're doing the Star Trek 2 space debris
Yes.
jump.
yeah, exactly. So Jin, Fel, Ray, those are the three that are in the water.
And Leo, I think.
Leo.
And Leo.
So Nanashi and Furball were the only ones that went to the land. Like, yeah, no.
Leo, when you cast that guiding bolt earlier, you did not feel it removed from memory.
What does that mean? I still have it? Or
Yeah,
still have
you-
spell slot?
hmm You felt the energy come from a different place instead of internally.
Thanks, Law. You're the best.
Oh, and okay, so Leo went down there too.
Well, if that's the case, why don't you just stand there and kill all the drop?
Right?
I was kind of in the moment. You know, it's hard to tell when the energy comes from you or then until you fall like 100 feet into a pile of water. And it's okay.
Yeah, it's true.
You totally gave up infinite ammo. Rookie mistake.
So do me a favor, everybody, put your tokens down at the bottom for me.
Bottom half? Bottom?
Yeah, let me
Or
delete
empty
the ones
area
that are
bottom.
down there. Yeah, if you don't have one on there on the token, I need a token down on the white.
Okay.
Why's it got to be white, Will?
It's the only color. I mean, I guess I could have switched it to gray.
Das Waces.
That's Waces.
Others are doing. Hope they got away.
Ah, for some reason, it won't let me change the background now. That's pretty fun.
It's okay. We're drawing the scene for you. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Yeah, it won't let me change the background. That's. I can see it.
Do you like that for eyes?
It's super good. It's super good. Jin fell, and Nanashi, you're over here. Leo, you're on the water. Ray, you're still there. Fribble, you're over here. Where is... Fail's there, Jin's there, Leo's there. Okay, there we go. Okay.
It's perfectly safe, guys. Trust me. Nothing to worry about.
It's the cleaning system.
You're
Yeah.
consumed by the poop monster.
It's the filter.
How far am I from the shore?
The real question is, how far are you from the giant poop monster?
I can just
you guys
swim
are-
really fast.
That's where you guys are is roughly where you are. No.
Like this.
All right, so roll me an initiative, guys. Well, if you're in the water, roll me initiative. If you do not wish to participate and help people in the water, that would be a dick move.
Well, Jin's in the water, so Furble's gonna help her. If it were just Lael, Furble just, yeah.
What the fuck? What
So-
the fuck? I literally have saved the party twice now, and there's already
Seriously? Full on. I don't even know now. I can't even tell it. Like, you're the nicest draw priestess I've ever met in my life.
We could have just as easily fought our way through the 10. There was only 10 of them.
Only 10 of them.
only 10, and one of them's only like level 7. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
You had
like
infinite
straight
spell
up
slots.
death.
I mean, jeez.
Yeah, Furball, tank for him.
So, yes. Lael and Fel, you feel like maybe you were misled because as soon as you guys land, you notice that the people who were landed before you are slowly being engaged by this ooze. And it looks extremely aggressive and much faster than your typical gray ooze sweeping through the water.
I'm like yellow and a I thought he said it was friendly.
He did also say it ate everything dropped in here.
That's true. I didn't really think of us as us throwing ourselves in here like that, I guess.
Jen, what are you doing?
Can I swim to shore?
Oh, I feel like this is Creep Show. She's gonna get to the shore, and it's just gonna come up in a giant purple pussy wave and just consume her.
Yeah, you're pretty close to the shore as Dave has drawn it there, which I'm counting as canon.
I didn't draw that.
That-
short,
that was actually-
I drew the waterfall. And
That was
Dead guy.
Furball. Yeah.
I drew the corpse.
All right, as Furball drew the shore there, I'm counting that
this
as
was
canon.
a joint effort.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So
like
you're about
Ian
5
level,
feet from
but
the
yeah, it's pretty
shore.
good.
Hey, and River's close to me, correct? Whereas, like on this map,
He's
No,
fairly
you need to
close.
look down in the white. Look down in the white.
Yeah, me and Furball are both like, why are they in the water?
okay, well then swimming.
Okay, move your person there.
I think.
Okay, Furball, this thing has come up and it's swimming. Right now, it's going towards Ray because Ray's the closest. No, it's gonna go towards Fel.
Take that back. Simply because Fell landed first.
Correct.
Brr.
Gravity.
Lael landed.
Yeah, Lael dove in first, didn't she? And then
Is that the
Fells
case?
after her. Yeah, because
Yeah,
Fells was already
dude.
going down, but Lael just said, "Yeah, fuck
Oh,
this."
that's right. Because Leo went straight down feet first. Fell did 5 of them or whatever, and then or 3 more, and then went down. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, it is going towards Leo. It is going.
How quickly the drow is thrown under the bus. Like, yes, Lael, definitely Lael.
I didn't believe it was
Sorry.
Leo.
With the lead pipe and the consumer.
See, it's okay because we have a spare. And look, we've got like 2 or 3 drow in the party already. We've got extras.
So racist. See, Dave, I'm not the only racist here.
I mean,
I
I
just,
just
so Fribble.
hate.
I love that the drow are racist towards the deep gnome, who is racist towards the drow. Yeah. Furble's gonna.
Fribble?
He's gonna head over here.
Isn't Furball the minority here? Isn't everyone else at least part drow?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think
really,
everyone else is.
No, Furble and Jin.
I like to think of Furball as their like retarded stepchild. He throws
Technically,
cans.
yeah.
Oh,
Technically,
God.
Ginger grew up in a drow city for most of her life.
So she's culturally
like-
a drow. Yeah.
She's culturally a drow. So, all right. Sorry, Fribble. What were you doing? You're using your 2x4?
Yep.
Your
And why not? We'll
Zerchwood.
use.
It's a Zerchwood block, by the way. It's called Zerchwood. Search.
I knew that by
You
the
said
way.
it's a D6, right? Yeah. Swing away. Nope.
Nice one, bro. Excellent.
AC on these guys is
6.
Wow. Okay. Hold on, wrong one. I'm still
I think
looking at
all
this
oozes
dude.
are
Wait, slow down. These guys, are there like more of them? Did he
There's
bring
actually
No.
20 oozes.
Is 8. AC is 8.
I think Ash
And I rolled a
Zombies
7.
and all oozes has an
Oh,
AC of
so
8.
funny.
So as long as I don't roll a crit 1, I can hit him.
Yeah, Nanashi. What's your take on this?
How far do I have to go in the water to fight this thing?
It's getting actually a little bit farther from shore now because Lael's farther from shore.
I mean, is it something I can wade in and fight, or am I gonna have to actually like swim to it?
Yeah, it's about 5 feet from shore. I mean, Fribble's in the water.
Furble's
All
probably
right.
about waist deep, so it's only about a foot or 2 deep.
I'm gonna run
Here.
to the water line, take a leap,
Oh no!
and
the lake is very deep, and this isn't like a shore. It's just a Marianas Trench type
It's
thing.
just
You
a
go to
straight
the water,
pool?
then
Oh.
it's all the way down.
so it's all swimming where that thing is at.
Yes, everything is swimming in the water. This is not like in the Underdark. There are very few shores.
Are there any special rules for I guess fighting in water? I mean,
You just have a swim speed, which is
All,
Half your
all
movement speed.
non-piercing weapons strike with disadvantage. It's true. That's like straight out of the PHP.
what? I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're allowed to attack with like spears and shit in the water, but not like swords and axes.
No, I think that means if you're underwater, right? Not like literally.
Yeah. Not
fighting
surface.
above.
Not on
but
the water.
underwater.
Yeah.
this thing is on the surface then, or is it under the water?
It's on the surface.
Okay.
You guys are floating on the surface. If it was underwater, it'd be going underwater after you.
Guys, I can assure you, I'm pretty sure this thing is less dangerous than what was above us.
I had more
No.
hit points when I was up there, but
I-
okay.
The universe can't disagree with that statement.
I mean,
agree.
horde of demons, drow cleric, army of drow, one gray poop eating ooze. Right?
And the
I'm
2
in.
drow that are coming down above us.
There you
Alright,
go, Will.
so, good job, Nanashi. You're using. What are you using? Oh, you
I'm
got a
using
sword
one
from
of the
earlier?
captured swords, yes. So I just run out, jump, leap into the water, and bring the sword down in a piercing strike on it.
All right, so you slice through like bad cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving,
Ew.
All
and then a part
cranberry
of the
sauce is
ooze-
bad cranberry sauce.
like the can though when it comes out and it's
It's all
super
bad, bro.
So you cut it out, and then part of the ooze dissipates into the water, and there's this horrid smell from it.
as you cut a chunk of the ooze off. Fell.
I'm gonna grab Leo and swim to shore.
Okay.
Like straight
Leo.
down.
It's like we're in the shittiest public pool in the world, and every end is the deep end.
Ray.
Wait, did I get dragged ashore, Will?
You got dragged ashore.
Coolio.
All right.
Wait,
Hold
what the
on.
shit?
I'll give Lael her turn because on his turn he did that, so she gets a turn. So go ahead, Lael. I apologize.
I'm gonna
1
shoot
second, Ray.
burning white lasers of burningness.
Scorching
Okay.
ray. Or guiding bolt.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Loth giveth and Loth taketh away.
30, damn it! No!
You hit the CR8 priestess, missed the CR1 half ooze. I want to congratulate you on your life.
Yes.
I think it's because. Ray. So Loth chuckling at everybody denies Lael her victorious strike on the ooze.
That's what you get for burning the bridge.
What?
For my turn, I'm going to swim to the shallowest part, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to cast magic missile at this creature.
Okay.
Are there shallow
Yo.
parts?
There are no shallow parts. You're either in the water or you're out of the water. You can like a pool. You can hold on to the side if you want, or you can just get out. It's up to you.
Well, I thought you said over here it was a drop off past the line, but it was.
Oh no. There's just a literal. There's ground where everyone except for Nanashi and Fribble is standing, and technically you. So it's like it's a chasm type thing. So it's just filled with water, and then on the outskirts is just stone pathway.
All right,
Yeah,
I just
you're
step
in-
up
you're
onto
in
the stone.
Yeah.
And I cast magic missile with,
At the darkness.
at the blob of ooze attacking whoever it was just attacking.
Easy there, Mr. Connery. Be careful with your magic missile.
Each missile hits, dispersing it and putting this into the air. This horrid smell that's now filled the immediate area. As the last missile hits, the ooze fully dissipates, and you guys are near retching with the smell.
I mean, I'm sure it can't smell worse than the shame.
The shame.
Wrong again.
And so we will pause it there with the gray ooze being destroyed. And let me do this. I'm trying to pull Lael off out of the water so I know who's in the water, who's not. Oh, that's a drawing.
Oh, that's
That was a leg. That was a leg.
You've desecrated
Yes,
that
that's-
poor corpse.
We went a little over tonight, but we were in the middle of a comment, so I wouldn't set up. So, okay, real fast. There are in this particular area, and you guys can be thinking about this for next week. There are 3 exits. All right. There is a north passage, a west passage, a south passage.
No east side?
There are 3 rough-hewn tunnels, Underdark type tunnels, and just for future reference, if I say it's a tunnel, it's probably rough-hewn, non-Dwarven, rounded, smoothed wall tunnels in the Underdark, which 99.9 of them are just tunnels in the Underdark, cave type tunnels. So there are
naturally
3 tunnels.
or something a creature
Naturally,
would
yeah.
burrow.
Correct, or like just rough-hewn, like someone picked it and just enough to make an opening. So those are your 3 options. You guys can certainly discuss that next week. And if, like I said in the email, it's half a level for this week. So if you want to do it XP wise, that would be 150. Lastly, with the leveling on, because with Fel and Ray, you guys are new. You can level your character the week, but until you get a long rest, you don't get anything new from it.
So that's certainly up to you. It's just that you don't change your hit points. If you do, obviously you're not getting a level tonight, but in general, there will be times where you'll level, but in order to actually level, you need to actually complete a long rest, stuff like that.
Take a short rest at this point.
You what?
Are we able to take a short rest at this point, or is it just too dangerous above?
Well, I mean, we only have.
Let me answer this one. Will. So, Will will never answer that question. You attempt to do it, and you are told whether it was success or not after the fact.
True story, bro.
We also have.
Those 10 drow we jumped down the spider webs to get away from.
They can still see us,
Way to get here.
and they can
Plus,
see us.
there's all the rocks and stuff.
Although I will congratulate Dave on giving them one hell of a curveball on chasing your asses. It's pretty amazing.
Where's
Bravo to that.
Where's Jim Jar and Stool?
Oh my God, Stool! No!
I
Our
know.
dinner!
They would not have jumped.
They're
They would
either
not have
dead or
followed you
caught.
guys.
Yeah.
So
Oh
not
my God.
happy.
I just want you guys to know that there was a Reddit post for DMs to talk about how their parties got out of Velkin, and
Nobody's
You guys
jumped out
are-
of the tower yet.
well, the jumping out of the tower, no. Going into the lake, that's common. You guys are the first group I read of out of hundreds of groups that did not have at least one NPC with them. That's so great. Dave like ostracized every NPC. Oh, it was so good.
Well, Purple kind of got locked away pretty early, so that stopped that.
Yeah, we had Topsy and Turvy with us, and
Yeah.
Stool. They just
Ed Stool.
didn't jump down.
Yeah, they didn't jump down.
Ripping pieces, Stool. Dinner's gone. I mean,
Poor Stool. Sorry.
Retcon, Jin grabbed Stool as she jumped out.
Like, under her arm.
I'm cool with that, because that means she brought dinner. I was totally looking forward to mushroom soup or mushroom salad.
Is it wrong that I imagine it speaking in like meeps, like Beaker from the Muppets? I can just imagine it meeping scaredly while like Dave and
It can't
Harold
talk.
was in with the kiss the chef aprons.
No, it could just
It
screech.
can make noises though. I
telepathically.
mean, mushrooms have like hollow parts, air channels. It could make sounds. I'm not saying it could make conversation, but I can imagine it making like little farting noises or something.
Oh my god!
And
it
like
doesn't
venting
even
air,
have a.
venting air through its little toadstool gills.
It doesn't even have a mouth.
It has gills, dude, all under its little cap.
Oh my god! So, great first game, guys. This is highly entertaining. Thank you for that.
Well, I can't trust you
cool.
about like mushroom anatomy. You won't even eat a mushroom.
I've eaten several. I just don't like them.
I know them intimately. Those mushrooms. They can speak through their gills. Trust me.
Correct. So same bad time, same bad channel next week. We will pick up with you guys deciding north, west, or south, and going from there. And then, lastly, I do believe on the table was a short rest option. Did anybody want to second that action before? I'll let you know next week. Is anyone actually trying a short rest?
Why don't
Nope.
we just resolve it next week?
Okay, sounds good.
Just to let you guys know, I don't have any more spells prepared.
Poor Ray.
Well, as long as you have
Level-
slots, you can use your spells. But until we
Level-
get a long rest, yeah.
Level 1 so hard, level 1 so low.
Yes.
If we got a short rest, I would have had at least one first level spell years ago.
Gotta love it.
I don't know, I'm still on 11 hit points.
All right, my friends. I am out of here for the evening. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing everybody that we didn't scare off this week.
Alright.